Good morning, yogis, and welcome to today's class. My name's Casey, and today I have for you a quick 15-minute morning flow that's going to give you lots of energy to start your day off in a positive and healthy way. It's great for those days when you don't have enough time for a full workout or a full yoga class, but you want a little bit of energy, you want to build some heat in your body, get your circulation and your digestion happening. And I guarantee you, after these 15 minutes, you're going to feel so much better. It's going to set you up for your day, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat. All you need is something comfy, your yoga mat, and then we can go ahead and get started. So, we're going to start today's class in a child's pose. You're going to bring your knees wide apart, bring your big toes to touch. You're going to sink your hips back towards your heels, and then stretch your forearms forwards, resting your forehead on the mat. You're just going to take a moment to stretch and lengthen through your spine. And as you do this, you're dropping your chest down towards the mat. And you're going to start to breathe full deep breaths into your belly. And start to create some energy through your body as you breathe. So your inhales, allow them to feel expansive, create space in your body. And as you breathe out, feel a softening, a relaxation, a letting go. We'll continue to do that for a few times. Take a big breath in, fill up. And then a big breath out, let everything go. Do that a couple more times. Start to come up onto your hands and knees. You just want to bring your knees a little closer together so that your hips and your knees are stacked on top of each other. And then you're going to walk your arms forwards, rest your forehead on the mat and drop your chest down towards the mat. And you're going to feel this through your shoulders, through your spine as you create length and space. You're going to draw in through your belly, so you're going to draw your belly button towards your spine. We're going to take some long, deep breaths here. Start to come back up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to take a twist now. So you're going to reach your right arm up. And then you're going to thread your arm through towards the side of your room. And you're going to rest down on your shoulder and the side of your head. And you're going to breathe here into your belly. This is such a beautiful pose to do in the morning. Start to get your liver functioning a little better. Your liver becomes really sluggish in the early hours of the morning. Come back up onto your hands. And then switch sides. You're going to reach your left arm up now. And then you're going to thread your arm through. Come down, take your twist and breathe. Back up onto your hands. We're going to come straight into downward facing dog from here. So you're going to tuck your toes under, spread your fingers wide, and you're going to lift your hips up and send them back. And for this first one, we're going to pedal out through the legs. And as you do this, you're going to bend into one leg, straighten your other leg, and keep sending your hips back. So there's the action of drawing your chest towards your thighs. So you're bringing your weight out of your arms as much as you can and into your legs. Do that a couple more times. Keep drawing your shoulders down your spine, relax through your head and your neck. I'm going to come back to center, back to a still downward facing dog. You can have a bend in your knees if you like, so you can bend your knees, and that might just help you to send your hips back, lift your tailbone high and bring the length into your spine that we really desire in a downward facing dog. And you're going to start to step your feet up towards your hands. Bring your feet apart as wide as your hips. And then you're going to fold yourself forward. Grab hold of your elbows. Have a slight softening in your knees, so a slight little bend so your joints aren't locked. And then you're just going to let your whole upper body hang. Just let yourself feel heavy here, so gravity is really taking control and drawing you down towards the mat. Breathe through your whole body here. Going to interlace your fingers behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together towards your spine, and then you're going to draw your arms towards the front of the room. A nice juicy stretch through your shoulders. Taking a moment to bring some gratitude into your day. Appreciating that you can take the time to stretch, to move your body. And then you bring your hands onto your thighs, press into your feet, and you're going to bring yourself all the way up to stand. From here, you're going to reach your arms up, interlace your fingers, reach your palms up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to tilt over to one side, stretch through the side of your body, lift back up, go the other way. Release your hands, reach them up. You're going to take a slight back bend here. You might actually want to just grab your lower back, so that's going to give you a little bit more support. You're going to have your fingertips point down. You're going to press into your feet, lift your chest up. You're going to push your pelvis forwards and then lean back here. You're going to keep your chin tucked to your chest here for this variation. You're going to take 3 breaths here. Gently come back up to stand, and you're going to reach your arms up. Take a big breath in, folding forward as you breathe out. Bring your hands onto your shins and lift up halfway. You're going to draw your shoulders back and lengthen through your spine here as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then bend your knees, fold back down. Do that once again, hands to your shins, lift up halfway, find length in your spine. Folding back down, press into your feet, come all the way up to stand. You're going to take a big breath in as you reach up. Big breath out, fold back down. Coming into a little bit of a flow now, lift up halfway, breathe in. Folding forward, breathe out. Press down, come up to stand once again, reach up and grow tall, big breath in, folding back down, breathe out. Lift up halfway once again, lengthen your spine, folding forward, Exhale, press down, come all the way up to stand once again, reaching up. And folding down. Lift up halfway. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Lower your knees. We're going to move through chaturanga here with the knees on the ground. So you're going to bend your elbows, hug your belly button towards your spine so your core is engaged. And you're going to lower down onto your mat. Push into your hands, lift your chest. Draw your shoulders back and down, breathing in. Breathing out, take it back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of long, deep breaths here. Bend your knees, look forwards, step your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway, take a breath in. Fold back down, breathe out, press down, come all the way up to stand as you reach and breathe in. Folding forward, breathe out. Find a halfway lift again, breathe in. Bring your hands and knees down to the mat. You're going to lower down once again, hug your belly in, lower. Lift up to cobra. Back to downward facing dog and breathe. 3 long deep breaths. Keep sending your hips back, lift your tailbone up high. We're going to do one more round. Bend your knees, look forward, step your feet to your hands. Lift up halfway, find length in your spine. Folding forward. Exhale, press down, reach up, look up towards the sky, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Lift up halfway. Bring your hands and knees down onto the mat. Once again, hug your belly in, lower down. Lift up to cobra. Back to downward facing dog. From here, you're going to raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee and roll your hip open here. You're going to take deep breaths into your belly. You're going to keep the foot flexed and then just start to circle through your ankle. Waking up your foot. And from here, you're going to step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down into the mat. We're just going to sink down into the hips. Get a nice hip stretch in. As you do that, you're going to keep lifting your chest up. Deep breaths. We often feel the most stiff in the morning. You need to take things a little bit more gentle. So take it to a place where you can still breathe in a calm, relaxed way. You can enjoy the stretch. Bring your hands flat down on the mat, back to down dog. Other side, bring your left leg up, bend your knee, circle through your ankle, take deep breaths. You're going to step your left foot between your hands now. Drop your right knee down, sink down into your hips, lift your chest. Breathe. Take your leg back. You're going to come back into child's pose just as we began. Stretch back out. Slow down your breathing. So that brings us to the end of our morning class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel so much better than when you first woke up. I hope it sets you up for your day and you have a wonderful, happy and healthy day. I look forward to seeing you on the mat soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channels for weekly videos, and I'll see you soon. Thanks guys. Namaste.